after Jesus gets baptized, he goes into the desert. You see like the
I see.
dune.
Oh, so it's already like...
The St. John's Bible is the first handwritten Bible that's been produced in 500 years since the Gutenberg Press. It was designed under the leadership of Donald Jackson, who is the scribe to the Queen of England, and he worked with 5 other scribes who decided upon an alphabet and a numbering system where they could produce 1,150 pages of the St. John's Bible during this decade plus that they worked on the project. And they were assisted by a team of about a dozen artists who also provided the 165 illuminations that absolutely make this an incredibly beautiful piece of artwork.
The next one. Gorgeous. Wow.
The reaction of people to the St. John's Bible is really one of amazement. They really marvel at the gold used in the illuminations.
I thought it was important to bring a volume of the St. John's Bible to Caldwell University because we're a Catholic Dominican institution, and I knew that it would be the centerpiece of so much we do on campus and in our larger community for the entire year. I think the enrichment began the very first evening when Tim Turnus came and launched the St. John's Bible's presence on our campus in January. We had an incredible turnout of people who came, alums, people from the community, our own faculty, staff, and students, of course. And I heard people say that that was the most engaging and enlightening lecture that they'd heard in their lifetime. And that made me feel so good because it was based on the Word of God. And then we had wonderful lectures by faculty. Dr. Marie Mulaney spoke during Founders Day and gave a beautiful presentation about the place of women in the Bible and how that has evolved over the centuries. During Research Day, we brought in Dr. Anton Kokomor, who is an astrophysicist and works with the Hubble Science Telescope. And we were just astounded to hear him talk about his Christian faith and how that has impacted how he looks at the galaxies and deep space, and where those impressions can be seen in the St. John's Bible.
The blue lines and stuff, that's actually a close-up. It's for sharing, and that's why it brings the community together. I think what impacted me the most was Luke's anthology. It talks a lot about the parables, and it actually has an illumination of the Twin Towers. And one of the illuminations near it talks about the Good Samaritan. And I'm sure all of us have heard stories, of Good Samaritans on 9/11.
We want everyone who has an interest in seeing this Bible to be able to see it, whether they come to campus, whether they come to a program, a private viewing, or whether they arrange to take it to their own parish or congregation to have it viewed by themselves or other groups. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for people in this area. We have the volume on campus through the calendar year of 2019, and the best way to be successful with having this volume here is to have as many people enjoy the beauty and to read the Word of God in the way it's being presented in the St. John's Bible.